Hey Aquarius, how's it going guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do your reading for the second half of November, the 15th to the 30th. I was going to try to do a different angle on my camera because I was going to try to do a wide angle. I'm sort of going to be getting a new phone soon because I just need better camera quality and more options, I guess, for video and all that. So, but the wide angle that I currently, if I turn my phone sideways right now, you're not going to get a very good view. I've been fiddling with it. This is the only way that it seems to work, at least for the distance. I don't have long enough arms to reach the phone if I do a wide angle lens. So bear with me because I want to get improved video quality. And see, I'm looking at a new phone and all that, so it's either that or you don't see me. It's like when I tried the wide angle, you're gonna see the cards, but you'll see like half my face. I've been fiddling with this for the last 15 minutes before I started this up, so either you see me or the cards, I don't know. All right, guys, Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius, please? Okay, Aquarius. You've got the Moon card, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I don't know why I'm feeling this, guys. Right away, it's like there's runners. Someone's running away from love or someone's run away from you or you're running away from them. There's this Moon card. It's like there's something going on with the emotion about somebody or your feeling about somebody. I'm not sure if that's a gut instinct or like, not feeling certain about where you're with somebody, because you're moving fairly quickly. I don't know if it's like let me get more cards, but some of you might be seeking more stability. There's just like runner. That's what I heard. It's what I got right away. And there's a mystery or an unspoken, an emotional, there's something about love or the love offer or the person that you've been encountering that you just don't feel totally settled or uncertain, or they don't feel that about you. Maybe roles can be reversed, and it's like, I feel like someone fled the scene. It's very strange, but let's see what comes through here. Magician with the Chariot. Magician with the Chariot. Why the Magician card first? Let's start with that. Manifesting something, or maybe someone, okay. I'm not going to speak too quick. Magician. Spirit, clarify this Magician. Let's start with that. This is a very different set of cards, Aquarius. I don't know why I'm feeling like someone's putting words into someone's mouth. Someone's coming to assumptions about the outcome of something, and that's maybe why they're running. Six of Cups, the past. Someone's talking or putting words in someone's mouth about their past. Okay? Someone's trying to reconcile with the past. This is why they're running. There's rebound here. Someone's running. It's because of the past. They're getting caught up with That's way too many cards. Sorry, I can't. There's like 6 cards there. Okay, so I'm going to have to take this reading step by step, guys. This is really interesting for me because usually sometimes things flow really smoothly and other times it's like choppy or blocky, I call it. Like there's blocks of information here. So I feel like, okay, somebody is sort of talking about their past. It's like you're trying to date them or you're trying to get to know them and they keep talking about their ex or their past or the bygones, or they keep talking about they keep bringing up examples of situations of their dating life, of their past. You know, when we can get into a situation with somebody and somebody starts that conversation with like, I hate it when someone cheats, and then it's like you're always talking about, well, when this ex cheated and that person cheated and this person did this to me, and it becomes a it's like trauma bonding, really, where you both find comfort in your past issues, your past traumas, or your past relationship problems. But this might be making you run, Aquarius. Okay? This might be making you run for something more secure. Okay? Yeah. Okay, this is really, really interesting. So there could also be somebody putting words in someone's mouth here. Somebody could be saying like, are you gonna do that to me? Are you gonna run away from me? And it's like they're actually manifesting to the point where you're actually gonna run away, or you're actually going to. It's like if somebody keeps saying, I don't trust you, or are you, I'm afraid that you're gonna run away, or I'm afraid that you're gonna do what my ex did, it actually starts to come into reality, because it's like you're planting these seeds, and then it's like, it's almost like a form of controlling that person, but then you flee, okay? Someone's running. You just got the Fool with the World card. So I need clarification with this, with your gut, with your reading here, Aquarius. I feel like there's an ending, okay? So there's a brand new beginning, there's a brand new opportunity. Like, I feel like, how do I say this? You know what you want, Aquarius, okay? You know that you're worth a certain amount within a relationship. There's something there's a curiosity here for sticking around. Like you're having patience, maybe. It's like you're hearing this person out, but I think ultimately they're making you flee, or they're fleeing you, okay? You could be bringing up your past, you could be rehashing experiences and moments of your past, whether they be good or bad. It's sort of like, it's mixing up the emotions in this current relationship, and someone's having a hard time understanding where you're at, or you're having a hard time understanding where they're at, okay? So keep in mind, this whole reading, roles can be reversed, but I'm going to speak to you, Aquarius. It's like you're not sure of the emotions being fed to you or expressed to you. Okay? So you're kind of seeking more of a secure person, or you're running back to security, or they're running back to their ex, which feels more secure. It's like someone may have even said, well, why don't you just go back to your ex? Because you keep talking about them, or you keep referencing. That's the word. It's referencing the past. And it could just be multitude of people and experiences. I've been caught in that myself, and I'm sure many of you have been caught, where it's like you're not really cleared of your plate, so to speak, or what's on your mind of past issues, good or bad. And when you keep bringing them up and bringing them up, it's like, it's not very good. It's not very healthy per se. Okay, it's kind of like if you were to go to work at a job and it's the competitor. Okay, let's say you work for one computer brand and you move over to another technology computer brand, and you keep bringing up the past, you keep bringing up the old competitor or how much you didn't like what the other employer did. It's like, I don't operate from that place, so let's drop that and move into this new job or this new relationship, because it sort of gives people, they don't understand why or the reason behind you bringing up the past or bringing up old scenarios, because they don't apply to you. They don't apply to the new moving forward. So people are going to fire you or they're not going to promote you. They're not going to invest in you. Okay, so I feel like with this Fool card, it's like someone's not willing to go on that leap of faith with this person. They're not willing to embark on a brand new beginning with this World card. Like, the opportunity and the growth is being tainted. It's being interrupted by past issues. Okay? So someone is going to lose this opportunity with a new relationship with this World card, like the brand new beginning. And it's like, this is also about understanding that, like, learning lessons and going through all the cycles and coming from a brand new start. And this person hasn't. This person hasn't done that. Okay, they're still rehashing. They're still living in their past. And it's like they're trying to recreate something that might have been good in their past into the new situation. Or they're manifesting and they're rehashing unresolved problems. Okay? Being stuck in the past, I think, in a relationship can be double-headed coin kind of thing. Like, you can try to it's almost like you can try to convince somebody to be a certain way, right? Which, these are forms of control. But you can also try to warn them of all the negative things you had. It's like subconscious warnings when people do that. I feel like when they rehash, or when someone brings back their past and all the errors that person did on them, it's kind of a warning signal. But also, it's like somebody that might be saying, well, my ex used to always bring me flowers or always paid for everything. It's a form of control, because then you can put the obligation onto the new person and say, am I supposed to constantly pay for everything and bring you flowers? Like, do I have to behave a certain way for you to like me? And this is where this Moon card is coming in. The emotions are you're running. Someone's running from this because it doesn't feel like this love offer has mixed emotions. It's not head games, it's emotions that are coming through. So someone's gonna have a difficult time going on that leap of faith, or going into a relationship, sort of trusting that things are gonna be fun and enjoyable and this new, like a new beginning. It's sort of, the Chariot card is not gonna reach the final goal. There's a distraction there, okay? This Chariot is looking to the left, like she's not staying focused. In order for you to move forward and gain success and get into that real Chariot mode, it requires determination, effort, and perseverance. And one of the things with this card is that you can get sidetracked. You have to stay focused. Do you see how she's looking to the left? She's not focusing on her path forward. And she's looking into this Magician card, which is about manifestation, creation. But I don't see this as being positive manifestation or creation. I feel like it's you're manifesting things that you don't necessarily want to happen, or this person is. Like I said, someone keeps saying, how do I know you're gonna run away from me? Or how do I know you're not gonna cheat on me? You're gonna make that happen. You're gonna make that person run away because you keep bringing it up. So I'm not saying that's necessarily you, Aquarius. I'm not trying to be hard on anybody here, but it's you or your person. But it's like, this is just the feeling I'm getting. Someone's not living in the present moment moving forward. They're living in the past. I feel like I don't need a lot of cards either. What's interesting is that I've been able to unveil message here from Spirit with just these cards. Usually, you know, I'm having to draw more. So you just got the 8 of Swords. So it's making you feel trapped. Like I said earlier, it's a form of control. Okay? Not physical control. They're not trapping you or consuming all your time, but they're making your headspace feel confused, maybe like a subtle form of manipulation, or it just doesn't feel right. Okay? You're feeling like this person, it's just, you're living in someone else's past. Okay? And this is what I was saying right off the beginning of the reading with the Moon card. Someone's fleeting, someone's running. There's a runner here from this emotion because it's just not feeling right. They're scaring you off, so to speak. If the 2 of Swords pops out, that'll confirm this, okay? Because the 8 of Swords, you have options. You have options to stick around with someone and deal with this or move on. But the 2 of Swords is also like, I just want to see what comes through. Well, you got the 2 of Pentacles, so you're having to make a decision here. I think some of you may have a little more patience than others. You just want to, it's like, you're hearing them out, but it's definitely juggling your emotions or juggling your decision. You might even be finding the right time to move on. It might be strategically. One more card here. Let's get a little more clarification on the World. Let's just see. Spirit, why the World card here? Why the World? What's up with the World card, please, Spirit? Yeah, someone's trying to create an ideal future with you or create an ideal situation with you based on past things. So it's like they're taking what they thought was an amazing past relationship, it didn't work out, and they're trying to reinvent the wheel with you using their past, if that makes sense. It's like they're replacing their past with you, but you're not the same person. It's like someone's hung up on their past and they're trying to they're reinventing the same relationship, but in a new person. This is what I'm getting. And you're not gonna there's a runner. I think it's you, you're running. Someone's running off. Knight of Cups. Fast moving energy. This person's moving in with maybe a love offer or some kind of, they're trying to convince you to sort of lock you in almost, convince you. They're coming in quick, they're coming in fast. They want things to work. They want things to happen. It's this Queen of Cups too. It's dreamy. Sometimes the Queen of Cups, very loving, very secure. Way too many cards. I'll take the one. Okay, I'm going to take the 3 cards that popped up. But it's not realistic. There is an unrealistic side to the Queen of Cups. Okay, Knight of Wands. One of you is more stable, more coming in with more secure. But it could be, they might even be saying, let's move together. Let's sort of, like they got that idea. They're creating this utopia of a situation, and it's like, but it's based on their past. Then you got the Death and the Judgment, okay? So this is not going to necessarily work out, guys, with this Death card. It's coming to an end. It's going to start with a new beginning, But in the end, at the end of the, like, the Judgment card is new beginnings. It can be hopeful and healing and a brand new start to things. It can be the resolution of things. But I feel like, I guess it's going to depend on how long you've been spending time with this person. If it's been short term, you'll probably move on very quickly and have no issues. But if you've been with them for a longer time, then it might be a little bit, it might take time for you to kind of come out of it. But the Judgment card is right beside the Death card. So it's like definitely a new beginning. Both of these are new beginnings. And it's like, I almost see like an ending to the negativity and a beginning with positivity. I feel like the Judgment card is much more positive. Okay? Much more positive beginning for you. Better future outcomes. Now, unless this person is totally changing and smartens up in a sense, then things will move on. Things will move on. So one of yous is more, it's more of a grounded place, more of a stable, patient place. And the other person is a bit more, like I said, there's this dreamy state, there's this rushing, there's convincing, there's trying to manifest, they're trying to massage and mold you. That's what they're doing, is they're molding. They're trying to mold you into what they had from somebody else that was also a failure. They don't realize this. I don't even know if they realize this. It's like they're so afraid to not be alone or to be alone, that they try to massage and mold the person into forming a relationship of commitment, but it's based on false pretenses or past pretenses or ideas that are not you. They're not necessarily genuine to the relationship. Their ideas are based on what they want. And that's going to ultimately end. Ultimately, a big lesson here. There's a lesson here with the Judgment card. They need to wake up. This is like a wake-up call, you know? It's sort of like, I don't know why I'm chuckling. I don't even know why. I just feel like Aquarius is going to be like, yeah, in your dreams, okay? Like, you need to snap out of it because you're not going to mold an Aquarian. You're not going to, this person, you cannot hold down and mold and manipulate an Aquarian, which is why I think you guys are the runner. You're running, definitely you're running off and you're like, good luck, you know, like it's, I need one more card. So it's like this person hasn't really understood or learned their karmic lesson. Like they keep repeating the same cycle, okay? They keep repeating the same cycle with a new person. And what's interesting to me reading you guys this and what the messages that are coming through is like, I know this exists, but I find it hard to fathom, if that makes sense. Like, I find it hard to understand that somebody would think like this, even though I know it's out there. I can't say I've necessarily been in such a situation, but I have been involved, and I think we've all been in situations where we kind of rehash the past or rehash examples of who hurt us or who was good to us. It's not healthy. I really don't think it's healthy, because then you compare notes and people start to get insecure because they start to think like, I can't do that. I can't keep up to that level. Or I'm afraid of making a mistake. This person's going to flip a lid, you know, flip tables if I make a mistake. So I just find it, I just find it difficult to fathom that people try to, it's almost like manufacture a relationship is what it feels like is happening here. It's a very interesting reading, Aquarius. I haven't had this type of unveiling of a story or of a feeling. It's a very interesting behavior that's coming through. You guys can let me know in the notes if this is taking place in your life. Okay, Spirit, give us one more message, please, on the Aquarian runner. No, in all realness here, what messages and advice do you have for the Aquarius, please? What messages do you have? Too many. Oh, there's 2 cards. Okay. You got 2 messages. Ace of Swords. Okay. Truth. The truth will come out. The clarity will come out. Your mixed emotions that you had in the beginning of this are going to be clarified. And the 7 of Wands. This person's going to put up a fight. Okay. So don't you get defensive, Aquarius, if they try to justify or convince you, or they try to make it seem like that's not what they're doing. I think that you see through them, you see the truth coming in, and just let your guards down if they happen to get up. If they try to get in your face, I don't think you have to do much to defend your position. I think you kindly, use this Judgment card, call it what it is, and move on to a happier place. Okay? So it's like the truth is going to come in. Don't let your defenses come up and get all in their face, and make your final decision with the Judgment card. Okay, so it's kind of like a 3-step process here. You have to maybe this is giving you guys a little bit of a heads up or preparing you, because if somebody tries to keep convincing, then it's like we can get defensive and we can get, some people get told off, and there's no need to do that. Just be very truthful and clear. Cut through the nonsense. Move on, or stay with them and figure it out. I mean, you have ultimate free will on what it is you want to do and how you want to address it. But I do feel like the end is here, or it's like the cat's out of the bag on this behavior with the Death card, and the Judgment. I feel like that it will work itself out regardless if it moves forward or not with this person. Okay, so I feel like you're in a good place, Aquarius, because the Ace of Swords here. So you've got truth, it's like a new beginning of truth. You don't really have, it's clarity. It's clarity. You've had mixed emotion. You couldn't figure out this emotion. And sometimes that's what makes us run, because with this 8 of Swords, like, it's easier to run to your own secure place rather than try to figure it out. But I think that whatever confusion of emotions or mixed emotions, or you maybe trying to figure out this behavior, because for some of you it may be new. This might be a new behavior in a relationship that you've never experienced, but some people do this. They mold other people based on what they want. It's a form of it's almost trauma bonding, but it's also it's just a control. It's a favoritism for themselves. It's sort of a selfish thing, I feel, is what I'm getting. It's their own manifesting, okay? So, Aquarius, I think that you've kind of got a bit of a few tips here from Spirit, from messages of what to expect at least, and maybe just respond accordingly. Always be kind and always sort of hear them out, but ultimately you make your own decisions with anybody. And you can let your guards down. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be defensive. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. Ultimately, you'd be your own person. If you want to stay with someone, you can. If you don't have to. Ultimately, we don't have to defend our position on what we choose. So, all right, Aquarius, I hope that helps. That was a very interesting read. I'll be curious to know if this resonates, and if it does, send me your comments. Thanks for all your subscriptions and your likes, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, have a great day.